Well, as Netflix is getting good news, Regal's getting bad news. Well, to be more specific, they got bad news a long time ago, and now we're just seeing some of the ramifications of that bad news. Of course, we reported a while ago that Cineworld? Yeah, Cineworld.
Cinnamon
World. That's a delicious place to be.
Yes.
They have lots of lotion. Cineworld in the Europe, of course, who owns a whole slew.
World.
Go there.
It's pretty coarse, though.
Movie theaters and movie theater chains, including Regal Cinemas, of course, had to file bankruptcy as a result, of course, of the pandemic. All the movie theaters went through a really hard time, except for AMC. That got lucky because they got meme stocked. But it's now come out that Regal is shutting the doors on 39 of their U.S. locations and theaters. Rob?
Including they recently acquired the ArcLight at Sherman Oaks Galleria, and that's closing.
Yep, sure. The Sherman Oaks one is one of the ones that have been shut down.
That was one of the ArcLight's most profitable theaters. How did Regal mess that up?
It's probably a matter of cost.
Yeah, they're talking about the lease in there.
Yeah, like the leases. So what they're saying here is Cinema World operates, this is coming from Variety, who's saying Cineworld operates 747 locations across 10 different countries. They have decided to reject the leases, so they're getting out of the leases on 39 locations that they estimate will save the company $22 million this year. In those things. And then they go on to list the number, like all the theaters. And there's a number of them in California where we are.
Yeah.
Metro Point in Costa Mesa, Berkeley 7 in Berkeley, Parkway Plaza Stadium 18, Escondido Stadium 16. And of course, when you're talking about Sherman Oaks, maybe the most notable one, the Sherman Oaks Galleria. Yorba Linda IMAX, close to where we are right now as well. And on, you got ones in Colorado, Florida, Illinois, Massachusetts, Maryland. I don't know United States abbreviations of states, so I don't know what some of these are.
Is Yorba Linda is that the theater that's right off the 15 that I saw Avatar?
Probably, yeah. If it's not an AMC, it's probably that one. Yeah.
That's a great theater.
Well, maybe you'd like to go get it. I heard it's available now. If you want to go,
oh man, dude,
sign it up. I mean, so. Look, and this is what happens in bankruptcy, right? When you go into bankruptcy, you've got to shuffle the deck. You've got to move things around. You have to restructure and reorganize if you're going to come out of it. And part of it was, I guess they just figured we have too many theaters. Some of these places, I'm sure the rents were extremely high. So now they're out of them, and here we go. And hopefully this is going to lead to Cineworld being able to get out of bankruptcy and come back happier and healthier. But anyway, Rob, what's your take on this?
Everything I love in this town gets shut down. I mean, I went to my favorite bar. It wasn't just closed. The building it was in was gone.
Scoochies.
I mean, this theater, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it is a gigantic venue. I mean, it is that IMAX theater was great. I mean, it's a real IMAX screen. And I mean, personally, I think that the modern age is terrible. I can't stand all these. No, but look, I understand
all music after Frank Sinatra sucks.
The chairman of the board. No, I think this is disconcerting only because these venues, I understand they're very expensive, and it makes sense that they have to get rid of these leases.
The one?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, that's because I'm good at my job.
That's look at that. That theater is huge, and that's where I saw Avatar 2: The Way of Water. You can see the little IMAX sign there. This is a great venue. It's a great venue, and now it's just going to close. Can we take a crowdfunding campaign and make it the Campea movie theater?
Yeah, but if I made you the programmer, it'd just be running reruns of Star Trek all the time.
Well, what's wrong with that? No, but I think, look, I understand that businesses have to do what they have to do, and coming out of bankruptcy, it's the responsible thing to do. But when you are directly affected, I mean, it's not just one theater; it's the Sherman Oaks. It's this, I mean, it literally, if I was going to make a straight line into Hollywood, I would now be passing venues that are closing. You're close to the Sherman Oaks theater that's closing. I used to love that theater.
You talking about the ArcLight?
I saw the event. Yeah, I saw the Avengers there.
Oh, anyway, Chris, you hear about this? What stands out to you?
I mean, I'm sorry, Rob, but it makes sense. I'm sorry the things you love have to go bye-bye. There's still bars. There's still redheads. The world is a lovely place.
But you know what? Movie theaters are more important than both of those things.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Sell some hot toys. Buy the theater. It'll be fun.
I don't have that many.
One of the things though here though is, I mean, they lost $3 billion in 2020.
Yeah.
They were still operating at a loss afterwards. They own what? It's 500 and something, 747 locations across the globe. I mean, that's a lot of different places to be keeping up operations on. And when you have that deficit, and they were already operating at a loss in 2019, well, not a loss, but they at least had a 30% decrease in revenue. The writing's been on the wall for a while here that something had to give. And if we have to let some of these other theaters, which I know is unfortunate because sometimes in smaller towns, your local movie theater is the only place where you get exposed to new ideas, really cool media, et cetera, et cetera. But I think we got to make these cuts so the other theaters can survive at all.
But like, if there is a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow, I think probably certain theaters, maybe like the Sherman Oaks ones, whatever, they're now ripe to be picked up again. And I wouldn't be surprised with their meme stock surplus if AMC doesn't sweep in and try to even take a larger stranglehold on the Los Angeles area and stuff like that, and maybe in the other states as well.
I mean, that theater that I'm talking about is literally 10 minutes from this door.
Yeah.
And what
not anymore.
There
right,
was, but not anymore.
Well, thanks for
Questions
giving
for
people
you.
a triangulation on where we're located.
Whatever you guys think, how are you feeling about it? Do you have one of these theaters? It's listed there on that variety page, all the ones. Do you have one that's close to you that's going to affect you? Are one of these your home movie theater that you go to? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. We want to thank a sponsor of this video, MasterClass. MasterClass offers classes on a wide variety of topics, all taught by world-class instructors at the very top of their fields. Each class is broken out into individual video lessons, usually around 10 minutes long. And MasterClass is completely accessible on your phone, the web, smart TV, and available via audio mode to listen to classes on the go. They have over 2,500 video lessons from over 180 of today's most brilliant minds. They're all available anytime, anywhere on iOS, Android, desktop, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku. Now, obviously around here on the John Campea Show, we love our movies, so why not learn filmmaking from Jodie Foster, or maybe directing from Ron Howard himself, or the great Neil Gaiman doing his masterclass on the art of storytelling. And you guys have heard me talk about my favorite masterclass, Business Strategy and Leadership by Big Papa Iger himself, Bob Iger, the new and returning CEO of Disney. Guys, I highly recommend that you check it out. This holiday, give the perfect gift of an annual Masterclass membership and get one free. Go to masterclass.com/Campea today. That's masterclass.com/Campea. Terms apply.